Morning, good morning. Gee, it's great to start your day with coffee with Karma today. Hello. Are you confused by all the book marketing advice out there? There's a lot you can do with book marketing. In fact, I call it the book marketing buffet. And you don't need to go up and to get everything in order to market your book properly. You just need to go up, get what works for you and your audience. That's my advice, but in today's episode, I am going to blast through some lies or myths that you may be victim of or believing, and this should help you get through your book marketing buffet a little easier. Hi, my name is Carma Spence, and I help entrepreneurs write a lead attracting book in 90 days or less. And myth number 1 is you need a big marketing budget. I know for a fact you don't, because I don't have a marketing budget. Most of the time when I market my book, I am not spending a dime. And the time I did spend money, and I plunked in like more than $1,000 into one of my books in marketing, and it did no better than it does when I don't put any money in at all. So you do not need a big marketing budget at all to market your book. You just need to market smartly. Myth number 2, and that is book marketing is a one-time event. Only if you want to sell your book once, then it's a one-time event. If you don't care about selling your book, then it's a one-time event. But in my forthcoming book, I talk about the 5 phases of book marketing. There's while you're writing your book. Actually, it's before you write your book, there's a book marketing task. There's while you're writing your book. There's the pre-launch buzz building, there's the launch, and then there's ongoing. So if you want your book to build your business, you will be marketing it all the time in some way or shape or form. And it could be something as simple as what I just did, where I used my book as an example for what I was talking about. Or it could be something more intense, like go out and buy my book. You can't buy this book right now because it's not quite ready, but it will be coming up for pre-sale in a I'm thinking next week. Thinking next week. I'm very close to being done with it. I'm so excited about it. I'm so excited. I can't wait to get into people's hands. I think it's gonna be a game changer. Anyway, enough about that. Myth number 3, and that is you need to spend heavily on ads. I've only spent about $5 on ads before. I rarely do ads. My philosophy on ads is I wanna make sure that my offer is converting before I put money into advertising, and then most of the time, I just don't feel like spending money on advertising because my free stuff is working just fine. So, I rarely use advertising. I know some people who swear by it, and if you want to scale, advertising is great. But when it's your first book and you're just trying to get it out and make sure that it sells and you haven't quite got your messaging right, I wouldn't advise it. I wouldn't advise it at all. Hmm, excuse me. Myth number 4, book marketing is only for new releases. Now, if you've been watching these episodes of Coffee with Karma, you will notice that I mention a little book of mine called Public Speaking Superpowers. That came out in 2018. It is now 2024. I'm still marketing it. Marketing is not for just for new releases. It is for every book that you ever write, as long as you find it relevant. The only time I stop marketing a book is if I don't have the bandwidth to market it, it doesn't serve what I'm doing right now, or I really wanna update it. I don't really care if people buy it. That's when I stop marketing a book. But I still market Public Speaking Superpowers because it's still probably the best book I've ever written. And even though it doesn't necessarily serve my business as content-wise, it serves my business in that it's an award-winning book, and it's an excellent book. And if you wanna be able to be a good book marketer, you might wanna some public speaking. So check out my book, Public Speaking Superpowers. Myth number 5, Book marketing is too complicated. Now, I can see how you might believe that. It doesn't have to be. It can be. If you want it to be complicated, you can. I wrote a book marketing plan that was like 20 pages long because I was gonna be bespoke for every social media platform I was on, and I was gonna do this and that. I did about a quarter of it. So it really doesn't need to be complex. And I'm actually I'm gonna be launching a new membership program called Book Business Builder, and comes in 3 tiers, depending on where you are in your author's journey. But the 3rd tier is Book Marketing Club, and in that tier, I'm gonna be teaching a teaching book marketing methods every month, and I'm going to be providing a mastermind so that you get the support you need in your book marketing journey. If you're interested in that, just say, uh, "wait list" in the comments, and I will send you a link to that. If you want public speaking superpowers, put PSSP in the comments, and I will send you a link to that. If you want anything else, just let me know what you want in the comments, and I will get you the link to whatever it is you need. I am here to help you on your author's journey and your book marketing journey. I hope you enjoyed this episode. And not tomorrow, Wednesday, I will be back to talk about 5 reasons book marketing doesn't end with the launch. I will see you then. This is